Hi, I'm Tim.
And I'm Rob. We're the co-founders of Invivo Wines.
Welcome to where we turn the world's best grapes into wine that's winning fans from Cork to New York.
It all began when Tim and I got together in a London pub to talk wine, how to make it better and how to make it without all the fluff the traditional wine companies seem to love.
In early 2015, we raised $2 million through a record equity crowdfunding campaign.
It's a wine that's got British funnyman Graham Norton's seal of approval. Now Invivo's looking to investors to help grow the business.
It's launched a crowdfunding campaign aiming to raise more this way than any other Kiwi company.
And with that investment, we transformed our business.
In the last 3 years, we've built new systems, people and strategy to go from $3 million turnover to over 13 this financial year. We've also grown our export market base to over 17 countries. In addition to that, we've also moved into this beautiful winery.
Opened an office in Australia.
And successfully launched the Graham Norton Shiraz,
Rosé
and Prosecco.
Just how did they come about this? As Erin Conroy finds out, if you don't ask, you don't get.
When someone suggested making this, I thought, well, good, because I like wine. And I didn't know how involved it would be, but it turns out really quite involved.
Back in New Zealand, so what you just did...
Yep, a couple of weeks ago.
...is now being bottled.
Absolutely.
It's hot off the press. When can we get our hands on it?
Very soon too.
Awesome.
I guess the Kiwi way, to look for an opportunity and really run with it.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We've sold nearly 5 million bottles of Graham Norton's wines.
And we've secured over $3 million of global media coverage.
We had pretty small budgets. We didn't have a large marketing, spend that we could spend on big campaigns. So we were just really proactive. So when a distributor in the UK or Ireland or in Canada would take us on board, we'd spend a lot of time in that country, staying on mates' couches wherever we could, going out and doing tastings, contacting the local media, tell about our story. Just trying to say we're a little bit different in our approach.
This particular brand has won quite a few awards, actually, some titles.
A lot of awards, but more amazingly for such a young winery. So only around since 2008, they've already accumulated over 18 gold medals.
We've appointed a Glambassador. We're to have Nigel Barker on board as our first ever Glambassador.
For the last 6 years, we've been smuggling wines through to you, Nigel, so we're pretty excited to be able to do it legally. So, over to you.
Well, thanks, Tim and Rob. Although I've got to say, I have rather enjoyed our clandestine style of delivery over the past few years. Although this is obviously a lot easier, to say the very least. However, if you think I'm going to share any of my Invivo with you, you've got another thing coming.
We've also grown our sales by 173%.
And we've won a whole bunch of gongs. We've gone from hand delivering our wines to retailers to now being sold in New Zealand by line. And we've also partnered with some of the world's largest retailers, including Tesco, Asda, Musgraves, Woolworths and Kroger.
We've proven what we can do with a capital injection. So now it's time to kick that momentum into another gear and drive Invivo forward for the next 3 to 5 years.
We are seeking investment to further ramp up the work we've done and to drive further growth in our focus export markets. Our goal is 31 million turnover by 2022.
And here's how we're going to do it.
Further build the Invivo team.
Develop the huge opportunities with the Graham Norton range around the world.
Grow our distribution here in New Zealand and our key focus export markets.
Roll out a unique celebrity collaboration project in the USA.
And a very exciting new Invivo branding project. We have the talent and experience to execute our plans. We are passionate about our product and we believe in our unique story.
This next part of our journey is an exciting one, with the end goal to deliver real financial benefit to all our shareholders. So this is your invitation to come and join us.